What's up, y'all? It's Bréon, and I am here for season 2 of the Lesbian Dating App Disasters podcast. I am so excited to say I have a season 2 of something. Let's not waste any time with where my life has been at, what I have been doing or not been doing. Let's just jump into it. This is one of my most interesting stories, I think, and has sparked a lot of content creation. This story, like, I could turn it into an episode or a film or something, because it was just so gay and dysfunctional. So we will call this woman, let's call her Joe. Joe is a stud, however, I don't know, because I have not been in contact with Joe since this happened. Joe was a super hard stud, not a city stud, but not a country stud, because this was back when I lived outside of Detroit, where it wasn't exactly city, but not exactly country, but hood nonetheless. So she was a hood ass stud for sure. And this was again after a breakup where I went through a series of just different kinds of women and just trying to figure myself out. And I came across Mo and I said, okay, she's cute. Like, cool. Now, her personality wasn't necessarily one that I would be attracted to, but like I tried to make myself like her. Because again, I was just in this place of just trying to feel and be, who knows, but we learn from that. And we met on the app, we talked, we texted, turns out she only lived a couple miles from me. The first time we hung out, we met up at this park. And we just took a walk around the park, got to know each other, and I could sense, and then looking back, we were very, very different. Like, how you see two people who are trying to do a thing, trying to be in a situation, and how sometimes you can see if they match or don't match. We clearly, physically, did not match in my eyes. Red flag number 1. We were kind of hugged up on this bridge or something, just being mad flirty. And homegirl tried to get some on the bridge. And I was like, no, that's not me, sis. That's not me. Like, on this bridge, in the middle of a park, in the middle of the day, it had to have been June, July, a summertime in Michigan. She tried it though. So maybe a couple days later, we make plans for sex, basically, to happen. She sends me her address. I go over there. I pull up to a home that, there was a lot next door to it. I'm from Detroit. A lot of the homes have lots next doors with the cars parked in them. Not phased at all. But there was this man sitting on the porch with her, like a significantly older man, like a uncle age, maybe even like a dad age. He seemed to be drunk or inebriated in a way on something. And I was like, okay, all right. And they're just chilling on the porch, just kicking it, just cooling it. And I don't know what it is with some stud and or masculine of center people, but they will be hanging around the roughest of the roughest and the tumbles of the just a lot of just, rough people. And I get out of my car, I walk up to the porch, and I say, hey, how's it going? And the man, we'll call him Joe. No, I already said that her name was Joe. We'll call him Jim. So Jim asked Joe, hey, can you give me a ride to somewhere across town? And Joe asked me if I wanted a ride, and I said no, I will sit here and wait in my car. How desperate was that? I was like, I could have just said, no, I'll go home, I'll catch you another time. I said, no, I will wait for you to come back. Because for some reason, I just really wanted to have sex with this girl. So she leaves, she takes this man wherever, comes back. I would say she was gone maybe 30, 35 minutes or something like that. She comes back, we go inside the house. It's a 2-family flat. We go up the stairs. I hear a dog barking. Instantly, I get into her apartment and I can smell the dog. If you have pets and I walk in and I can smell that you have a pet, I immediately would like to leave. I don't want to be there. And somehow I still stuck through it. She's like, yeah, that's my roommate's dog. He's just barking because he can hear you. And I didn't see anything. It was so dark. And this apartment was super outdated. I remember seeing like burgundy carpet and like wood paneling in the dark. So we go to her room, open the door. There's an air mattress. And not just a regular air mattress, but these newer ones that are kind of like a bed level, quote unquote, bed level. So maybe like a queen or something. And it had more kind of level layer. I don't know. It was tall, I guess. Tall for an air mattress. And this 20, 30 something small, tiny little TV and like a DVD player. A setup I had not seen since I was in high school. The air mattress had a hole in it. It was not well blown up either. So we sat on it and it immediately kind of collapsed. Not collapsed, but just went around me instead of me just sitting. So she tries to blow it up. It doesn't really stick. And we're just like, okay, we'll just make it work. She goes into the closet, and this was like red flag number 10. She goes into her closet, like a walk-in closet, to change her clothes. And I like turn around and look at her as she was coming out. And she goes, no, don't look at me. And that should have made me want to leave then. Because I was like, what? What do you mean don't look at you? Like you're just standing there in basketball shorts and a sports bra putting on like a white tee. I don't understand. And I had not had any previous interaction with women who were this massive center stud, like who had that body insecurity like that. I didn't look at her. She came back. We turned on this movie. I don't remember what movie it was. And we try to watch the movie as per usual. And then, things start to happen. We start kissing. We start doing all the things. If you know, you know. So she's on top of me. We're kissing. And it was almost like I felt like a ghost walk by or something. Like her body went cold. She just completely shut down. And I'm like, what's wrong? This girl says, I left it in the car. And I'm like, left what in the car? She's like, my backpack, it's in the car. And I say, well, okay, well, we don't have to use this. Mind you, we had not had any previous discussion about strap consent. You have to have conversations with people before you try to strap them. I don't know how many times I need to say this. Apparently I gotta say it a lot because I have other stories where strap consent did not happen, and I'm like, why does, I don't know what type of more feminine presenting stereotypes there are, but like to say that every kind of woman type human wants to be strapped is not fucking true. It's not it. There's so much more than that. So she basically has a little mini panic attack because she left her backpack in the car. And I basically try to console her, like, it's okay, we don't have to use it. Like, I'm not, at this time, at this particular point in my life, I was not into straps. So why I didn't need it. So she made a sorry ass attempt at other things outside of straps, and I was just done and through. I was like, how does one go from being all, I don't know, big and bad to turning into so small because they left their backpack in the car? That was the first instance that I had of how much straps can play for masculine centered / stud women into their power, the power that they feel that they have, into power dynamics and how they relate to the world, how they move through the world. And we continue. She tries so hard to do non-strap things, and it was just like, is that all you know how to do? It's just strap people? You don't know how to do anything else? I have questions. So many questions. Eventually, I'm like, all right, I'm good. Like, don't touch me anymore. So I go to try to go down on her. When I tell you, it was as if she had not showered, not even like all day, but like it may be a day or two. And you wanted my face? Where? And you not even, what? Honey, child, that did not last long either before I had to just give a sorry attempt at a cuddle before I got up and left. And what still shook me about the whole entire situation was just how disinterested she became in the whole interaction when she realized she didn't have her backpack. And if you are a new queer or not a queer listening to this, when lesbians have a backpack, there's a dick in the backpack. Their dick is in the backpack, or a dick, you know. I don't know, you can't make assumptions about who the dick belongs to, but somebody made a decision to pack the dick and take it. I also look back at this moment and I'm glad that I was not into straps at that point. I'm glad I did not let her strap me, because you knew I was coming over here. Why is your strap in the car? Why you just carrying it around in this? It's summertime in Michigan, so it's in this hot ass backpack, and you just carrying this mug around. I don't know what's on your strap. I don't even want it. Like, I don't even want it. Who knows what could have ensued from attempting to take her strap. But all in all, you need to talk to your partners. New partners, even if you only plan on sleeping with them one time for the one time, just to see what the one time is like for the one time. You gotta ask. You have to ask. The action, the relationship, the whole process that comes from dynamics with straps, or we'll stick to one thing, with straps, is a delicate one, and you never know what someone is or isn't into. And don't assume because I'm this more or less femme-presenting woman that I want you to dig me down. Like, no, that's not actually all I want. Like, that's not it. And I know that a lot of masculine presenting and or stud women may come across, I call them like hyper femmes, super femmes, you know, just nails, hair, wigs, you know, more or less women that exist on a hetero spectrum of interests. I don't know how else to phrase that. Sure, they might only want dick all the time, but I'm a gay ass person. I like to do gay stuff. So don't come at me with that without having a conversation with me first. Don't assume that that's something that I might want. So that was the backpack story. The time that the dog smell crept into the room on an air mattress, and she basically had a mini panic attack from leaving her backpack in the car. Have conversations. Talk to your people about what they like and don't like. And if they don't like something, don't force it upon them. Don't throw a hissy fit about it. Either adjust accordingly or decide not to be with that person anymore. Easy peasy. Well, everyone, thank you so much for being here for the top of season 2. I will catch you all on the next round. Bye.